This is going to be a first effort, first attempt. I have brand new Campagnolo WTO 45 wheels inside of these bags. I've looked at them before, but basically I got them 2 days ago, so new attempt. And the goal of today is how quickly can I fit a Continental Grand Prix 5000 tubeless. These things are notorious for not being able to fit on certain wheels, but I can tell you from they're on a pair of Reynolds Strike SLGs that are actually on this bike right here. Once you get them on, they're really nice. So let's give this a shot. The kind of basic essentials that I have here, rubber gloves to save my hands, get a little bit more grip, and I have a soapy sponge there, and then Campagnolo's levers. So that's all I have. So I'm giving this a go. So these of course are directional, so I need to be paying attention to both the direction of the tire. I've had that disaster before when fitting actually the tubeless version of these as well, that it took me about an hour to get it on a wheel, and I found out it was backwards. Not fun. I'm going to start with the front wheel, which again is, this is also actually directional. I guess a front wheel normally would be easier to say it could go either way, but the brake track of this is actually has like grooves in it. So I believe it turns this way. You can also tell by the label here. So that's the way that this is going to fit on. I have fitted the tubeless valves that came with these in here already, just for ease. So tire forward, tire forward. All right. Both sides of this. So the idea with the soapy water is, I guess, that this extra thick bead that's on here that has to latch to the rim, you don't want it to be gripping the bottom track as the bead's trying to pop in. So I guess just a little soap and water will help it slip in there, but not really do anything long term. It's not like putting oil in your wheel or something. Okay, so we're greased up good enough. So the way that you're supposed to do these is valve last. Never used Campagnolo brake levers or tire levers before, so maybe there's a little bit of technique I could improve with these. But so let's go back. How are we doing? Basically, I feel like if I had a third lever here, I would have it. But I don't have one. You know what? I'm going to bring in that third lever. Extra levers just in case I need them. I hope it doesn't have any sort of warranty implications for Campagnolo that I'm not using their levers. Promise I'll be careful, and they're not metal. Okay.
Yo, wait.
Dunzo. Maybe these gloves weren't new. I hope they weren't new. Either that or it would have shredded my hand. So anyway, that's all the way on, all sides. I don't know how many minutes that was, but clearly bringing in the third lever was very, very helpful, other than the good technique. So we've got those out of the way. The question is, will they seat the first time? little blower here. It's already pumped up to about 120, something like that. So, wait for the pings. Ding, 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 ding. There you have it. So, I'd seen online that people that bought this wheel and these tires, they said they didn't fit. I fit them, nothing special. There we go. I hope the back is similarly as easy.
Okay.
Got the first one on. I think my technique hopefully is going to be a little bit better on the second one. So, round 2.
Round 2, fight!
You want to tell us about your other gloves?
Oh, so turns out these were gloves these are like normal work gloves. They're nice and grippy, and it's actually what I'd used in changing tires previously. The rubber dish gloves, I guess they protected my hands, but I kind of shredded them, so they're gone. Okay, so again, directions going that way. I also noticed, shame on me, I did not line up the valve and the label on the last wheel. I'm probably going to get made fun of when we go for a ride. So we got valve, drive side, going that way. So here we go. Which label am I supposed to line up anyway? Don't people care? I think that one. So put it on it first. Getting in that little U. So I don't know if we can even do this with no levers. Nope. But the first one to get in there is not that difficult. Okay, so I can almost get this in by hand, but I think I'm not going to be able to. So, whoops, that's good for it. Again, making sure that the bead is seated all the way around there in the little U. Extremely helpful. And I bet maybe one lever. Pop these on. Yep, so one lever is all it took to get that side on. That side's usually the easiest. So again, having the valve at the bottom there, putting the bead in the trough all the way around this thing. Alright, so really planted in there. Pressure. And I always feel like, again, kind of catching it, pulling the tire back. Very helpful. Going to try to end on this valve. So I'm pretty sure to do that, and then I just bring in the third lever here, keeping the pressure on it just enough to get a tire lever in there. Hooked. Ta-da!
You win!
So we're on. I think we're on the outside of the valve. All sides look good. Obviously no inner tube to check and make sure it was in place. We good? We good? We're good. So again, the back one was faster. I lined my label up. I got the direction right. It's all about technique on these things, I think. So There we go.